One of the other distinct mindsets that high-performing CEOs share is their ability to think like an outsider when it comes to resource allocation. 83% of CEOs believe that capital allocation is a key lever for growth. McKinsey's research shows that high-performing companies reallocate more than 6% of their capital from year to year, versus a large majority that reallocates just 1%. The difference, the data suggests, means a CEO isn't constrained by legacy or tradition and is willing to take a long-term view rather than be boxed in by short-term pressures. So, to codify the key takeaways, start with a zero base. Solve for the whole rather than parts. Manage by milestones, not annual budgets, and kill as much as you create.
There were 2 or 3 things that struck me, though, as we talked to these excellent CEOs. The first was their North Star in terms of their overall vision for the company and where they wanted to take it from a strategic point of view at a very macro level, never really shifts over their tenure, right? You may need to adjust it year to year. The environment shifts, the challenges shift. You may have to adjust your tactics, your strategic tactics in terms of acquisitions or product segment strategies or customer segment strategies, but they don't waver from their perspective in terms of the overall vision of where the organization needs to go. So that's number one. And number two, they really recognize that to shift legacy organizations and to move it in a direction which allows them to really go focus on an audacious vision typically requires very significant culture change. And so they focus a lot on this mindset that we talk about when it comes to aligning the organization, which is treat the soft stuff as the hard stuff. They recognize that these things that we call the soft stuff, culture, talent, organizational alignment, is actually really, really hard work. They all buy into this old saying by Peter Drucker that culture eats strategy for breakfast every day. So they put a lot of time and energy into that.